Hi everyone, my name is Lakshmi Sujit. I am a registered Yoga Alliance trainer and I'm also a high school student. Today we're going to be doing a hip-focused yoga sequence. So we're going to be trying to open our hips throughout the practice and really just getting this area in general very warmed up and activated. All those muscles in that region. So let's go ahead and get started. We're going to be on our backs. And we're going to start off with our feet out, our legs extended, just in a simple lying down position, just to bring our mind back into our bodies. One more breath here. And then go ahead and bend a knee at a time. And we're going to go ahead and roll over to our right side and come up. And we'll come into Sukhasana. So just a comfortable seated position. And we're going to do cat and cow here. So this is already a little bit of a mild kind of hip opener in Sukhasana, but we're going to go ahead and warm up our spine now. So go ahead and come into Sukhasana, hands can be on our knees, and we're going to go right into cat, rounding our spine, allowing our heads to relax, our necks to lengthen. And then inhaling, we'll do the exact opposite. Coming into cow, and then go ahead and really open up your chest here. Taking deep breaths. And then we'll release. Alright. So our next pose is going to be gate pose, just to really open up our upper body and our lower body. So we will come onto our knees. And we're going to go ahead and bring our weight all onto our left knee for a second, pushing that knee into the floor, and then extending out the right knee. And then from there, we'll take a deep inhale. Exhaling, we're going to go ahead and come over towards the right leg here, really extending this entire side. And making sure not to come forward, allowing our chest to open up. And then we'll inhale and come up. Exhaling, we'll release, and let's go ahead and go to our next side. So we're going to press the right knee into the floor. And we'll take the left leg out to the side. Inhale, bring our arms up. Exhaling, we're going to bring our arm onto the left leg. Inhaling, we'll come all the way up. Exhaling, we'll release, and we'll go right into our next pose. Our next pose is going to be pigeon pose. So we're going to really focus on opening up our hips. So we're going to start off in dog pose. So go ahead and come into table. We'll tuck our toes under, And we'll lift our hips up and back into downward facing dog. And we're only going to be here momentarily. We're just going to lift the right leg up into the air, into our chest, and then we'll place that entire shin on the floor. Let's go ahead and slide the left leg back. We're in pigeon pose. So if this is a little too intense, you can go ahead and prop yourself up by taking your toe and pressing it onto the floor, just so you have a little bit more elevation. But otherwise, to get more of an intense stretch, go ahead and untuck your toes. All right. So go ahead and breathe here for a couple of breaths. And then we'll go ahead and release by tucking our toes again, lifting ourselves up and back into downward facing dog. And from there, let's go right into our left side, taking the left leg into the air, bringing that left leg into our chest, and then placing the entire shin on the mat. And either sliding that leg back and untucking your toes, or propping yourself up for a more comfortable stretch in the hips. Really allow your chest to open up here. We're not rounding. And we're continuing to breathe. Alright, and then we'll tuck the toes under once again to come all the way up. And then let's go ahead and bring our knees to the floor. And we'll sit back on our heel and we'll relax. So our next pose is going to be just a simple, we're going to start off in a simple Sukhasana position. And the entire asana is just to really go around in a circular motion to emphasize the stretch on our hips in this asana. So we're just moving in a slow circular motion, coming all the way down as low as you can, and then all the way up. And then let's go ahead and go the opposite direction. If you're going clockwise, go ahead and go counterclockwise, and then vice versa. And then we'll finish off in Sukhasana once again. And we'll go right into our final pose for the evening, which will be Baddha Konasana. So go ahead and come into Baddha Konasana, bringing the palms of the feet together. And then we will inhale and take the arms up. And exhaling, we're going to intensify the stretch just by bringing our arms to the floor. So we're doing a forward fold here to really feel it in our hips. So it's your choice how low you want to go and walk your hands forward. If this is comfortable for you and your body today, make sure to stay here. One more breath here. And then we'll come all the way up. And we'll finish off with So go ahead and come onto back. We'll lie ourselves down nice and long. Palms are facing up and feet can flop out to the side. Go ahead and end your practice by really becoming aware of what is going on in your body, scanning the entire body from head to toe. And then we'll start to take deeper breaths. Start to move fingers and toes. Bend a knee at a time. Roll over to our right side and come all the way up. Let's sit in a seated position. We'll bring our hands to our chest, bow our head. Namaste.